Really, it's annoying. Every time I try to switch off, it just keep on buzzing. Enough. If you're also facing the problem with these devices, then it's time for take a break. Today, it's really important for us to understand that how we can maintain the mental wellness. Yes, in a world when we are surrounded by so many digital lifestyle, what exactly we are doing to unlock our mental peace? It's time for you to understand it seriously. You would find that sometimes we have almost become like a machine. We are every time just trying to see what exactly is happening, and our digital devices are drawing our attention. If this is the situation, then you have to understand that it's a symptom where you are actually getting into a life of anxiety, life which is of stress, and it's very soon that when this digital intrusion is really going to silently get into the well-being of your life. And trust me, we have even forget to take a break. We have really forgotten those days when we really have some time with ourselves. Today I'm going to tell you something, how exactly we can unlock our mental peace. It is true that there is no getting away from these devices, but at the same time, we have to really follow certain strategies or bring in some regime which really can help us live our life in a peaceful manner. We all know that we are an open system and we are really getting influenced every time by things happening around us, and same as this digital intrusion is no different. So what exactly we need to do to unlock the inner peace within ourselves in this age? We have to really follow certain healthy habits. We have to make sure that we are really disciplined enough to follow them to really lead a life of well-being and really happy and peaceful. Generally seen that most of the time it is basically the ambience around us which really distracts us. Yes, it could be the notification of your phone, it could be a particular ringtone which you have set for your incoming message or the mailbox, and every time it buzzes you are actually going to look at that, or sometimes you are concentrated in your work but some noise is suddenly annoying and it really compels you to look it at. So if these are the problems, the first thing which you should do is disconnect yourself from this digital noise. How to do that? At times you should keep your phone on silent or your notifications really prioritized based on the message. Not necessary that you have to look into every notification. Maybe some notifications which are really not that relevant can be even avoided. So if you make a habit of disconnecting yourself from this digital noise, maybe on a particular day, you can choose a particular day, maybe your off day, or it could be a weekend when you could stay away from this digital noise. And what you need to do? You need to really calm yourself and really ensure that you concentrate on those things which you normally don't do on the other days. You can spend some time on reading books. You can spend some time in talking to your friends, or you can do something which you really love to do. So first thing, as I said, my friend, you have to ensure that you should disconnect yourself from this digital noise. Because the more the time you have with the screen space is always going to put some kind of anxiety, it's always going to put you under some sort of stress. But it has been seen that the lesser the time we can spend with the screen and we have more time with ourselves, we are really going to become more peaceful. The second thing which I'm going to express to my friend is you have to understand that it is really important for us to cultivate the mindfulness. Today we have almost forgotten this thing. We are so engrossed, so busy in our work that we hardly get time to spend with nature. Sometime take a break. You should know that when it's time for you to take a break in a day, and you should look outside, look around you, try to see the greenery around you. Maybe if possible, go and spend some time in the nature. If you can do that, I'm sure you will regain your mental peace and will also find more soothing. Try to go around in the morning sun and see how exactly it feels. If you really can do that, it's really going to boost your mental peace and it's also going to make you more relaxed. Our well-being is not only just internal, it is also sometimes how we really do each and everything in our daily routine, because physiology has a deep impact in the psychology. So if you sometime when you're going out, but make sure that if you're carrying your phone, it's always in silent mode. Otherwise, you are in the nature, but this digital intrusion can really be again a distraction for you. The third thing which I'm going to tell you, my friend, these days which is really required. Most of us have a lot of friends in our social network, but I'm not talking about any digital friendship or a social friendship. I'm talking about real human relationship. Yes, we should really focus some quality time when we can nurture human relationship. Spend time with people whom you like to hang with. Spend time with your family and make sure during this time you should say no to the screen time and you are really not getting distracted by any such messages or any notification which can spoil your quality time. We should really find ourselves surrounded by people, and when we share our words, we will really understand that these are the people who are our support system. These are the people who are really going to be there in the toughest time of our life and really help us to overcome the challenges. I'm sure if you really follow doing this as a regular practice, you are going to see a much improvement in your mental wellness and you will start living a more peaceful life. And the fourth thing which I'm going to tell you today is you should know how to build up the boundaries. You have to set boundaries purposely. What exactly it means by that? You need to know that when you should withdraw from the screen, when you should withdraw yourself from your phone or your other devices, because it has been seen an extended screen time is the reason of most of the health issues, most of the mind and the mental problems. So if you really want to overcome all these problems, you have to intentionally withdraw from these devices and you have to set some boundaries. Like for example, you should maintain a time every day when you should go to the bed. Say for example, every day after the dinner, you can spend maximum maybe 1 hour with your devices, but just after that, it should be a good habit to decide and then you should go for your sleep. It will not only give you a quality sleep, but it will ensure that it will also protect your eyes from those glaring blue rays. At the same time, it's also going to make sure that your mind is getting really required for you. I've seen most of the time when we get up in the morning, the first thing we do is we see our mobile phone. But it's time we have to change this habit. What we can do? We should go back to our olden days. Our parents, our teachers have always taught the first thing we should do when you get up in the morning is we start the day with some good prayers and chanting, or maybe listening to some melody, or it could be some spiritual music, or it could be just listening to the music of nature. So if you really can do all these things, I'm sure you can really foster your mental peace. And if you really want to bring up your mental peace, it's to work on it intentionally, because all these things can only happen when you are intentionally willing to do that. Otherwise, this mental wellness or the exploration of your internal peace is never going to happen. So let us start in this journey how to unlock our mental peace. But I really guarantee that if you are not going to be serious in your regime, then you'll fail again. But if you really are serious, and if you want to attain the mental wellness and you want to stay well-being, you want to attain the well-being, then you have to do this. So start from immediate effect and make sure that you get benefited in exploring the journey of unlocking your mental peace. I'm sure, let's join this journey of exploring your mental peace. I'll be coming back with one such video where I'll be telling you something more interesting and positive thing of life. Till then, stay positive, stay happy, stay peaceful.